punch. But when a punch comes
Man, where y'all at?
over here,
Beautiful spirits, what's up?
Over there, they're still expecting a strip because that's all they've been working on. If they've been sparring a guy that's been a wild punchy, then they'll be prepared for that type of shot. But the southpaw always is a difficulty, especially guys that are not used to it. Like Garcia's going to be used to it. He's been boxing for too long. He knows what to do.
Man, what's up? What's up? Constantine, what's poppin', champ? Got a crazy... Something hit me. Something hit me, y'all. What's up, beautiful spirits? MB East, what's going on, man? You know, something that hit me, man. Something really hit me that, like, made a lot of sense for a minute. And I was like, damn. You know, the heavyweight division may never. AD, what's up? Adam, what's up? The heavyweight division may never in America come back to where it was. Can any of y'all figure out what the reason why? I want to see who anybody who's thinking on the same level as I am. It's a certain, the last decade in boxing, Darren, Dryad, what's up, champ? Nah, not even corruption. Not even corruption, champ. Early Boy 82, what's up? Alice Arena, what's up? Razak, Sani, what's up, beautiful spirits? How y'all doing? We are live, MB East. Yes. Instant Live News. What's up, champ? John Cable, what's up, brother? How you doing, beautiful spirits? No doubt. I want to make sure they didn't go on to, I meant to go on to 12, but I had to recover because I had company y'all last night. So I was tired of shit. Daniel T, what's up, beautiful spirit? What's going on? Yo, for real, lack of globally recognized phenomenons like Deontay Wilder? No. You're funny though. It can still rebound for that. You know, boxing, like everything else, go in cycles. But Slim, it's one reason why I think gotta go in a company. Nah, it's not like that, Alice. You don't have to go nowhere, huh? You know what I'm saying? I was abstinent. I was celibate for 1.5 years. You know what I mean? And I came out of it, you know, with old friend. But, you know, because I don't want to gain some self-discipline. But I ain't trying. That's another live and shit. We ain't talking about that there now. But check this out. Think about one of the major invisible titles that's been one of the major talks in boxing for the last decade. Kind of like the lineal title is invisible. Okay? And when you have one thing we know, a skilled big man will beat every other freaking man out there. Every other man below them. The best big man, if you have a big man, a heavyweight, okay? Put it like this. A heavyweight Floyd Mayweather is going to beat a welterweight Floyd Mayweather. Do you agree? Let me ask that question. Do you agree a heavyweight Floyd Mayweather will beat welterweight Floyd Mayweather? Middleweight Floyd Mayweather? Do you believe? You have nothing to be jealous of, Alice. Yes. That's without a doubt, right? So, of course, if the dominant, I don't know if anybody said this, but it hit me today. Hit the like button too, beautiful spirits. My apologies. Everybody in the chat room, thank you, Adam, always looking out. Everybody in the chat room, hit the like button for me, please. I appreciate you very much. If the heavyweights, the heavyweight division in America has a resurgence of like it was before the Klitschko's took the belts and ran off with it. I mean, in the heyday, Tyson, Holyfield, Bo, and back forward like that, there would be no more than the pound for pound talks will have to go away, wouldn't they? There could be no more discussion about pound for pound. Could they? No. So wouldn't that kill? Wouldn't that kill? Thank you, Stephen Hoy. I appreciate you. I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Welcome back. So wouldn't all the hoopla and suspense of the fights at the lower levels be kind of about who's pound for pound, and this is the pound for pound. This fight, I was watching De La Hoya and Pac-Man today. Pac-Man beat the shit out of De La Hoya. Speed kills like a motherfucker. Pac-Man beat this shit out of De La Hoya. Well, long as you like, I appreciate it. Mark Junglis, what's up, brother? Hello, beautiful spirit. So, think about it. If the heavyweight division, if you have like Bob Arum, who really don't deal with heavyweights like that, mostly lighter weights, you know what I'm saying? And even PBC, all they got is Deontay Wilder, really, as a heavyweight that we know. Golden Boy, no heavyweights. Okay? Wouldn't that leave, unless those guys got heavyweights, wouldn't that leave a dynamic, a huge, that would leave the lower weight classes to like, what's left for us to say that we're the best in the world, or we're the best pound for pound fighter? Nothing. Nothing. If the heavyweight division came back to its resurgence, you would have to have the Latino and Hispanic community grooming a heavyweight to have some significance again, or other communities, like the Asian community, which Asian community is starting to, Japanese, I think you're going to see in the years to come, they're going to start pushing out a lot more boxers, the Oriental groups, phenotypes. A lot of bigger boxers. They'll have to do that. But they're going to be pushing out lighter weight boxers, since Pac-Man has brought that attention by being an Asian, Oriental Asian. He's brought that attention, to boxing in Eastern South Asia and all of that. So, they're gonna push out a lot more fighters, but they probably won't be pushing out heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? So when you have if the heavyweight division resurge back to it was in the heyday, then there's no more use for having pound for pound talks. That's the whole thing why I brought you here today. That's mainly because of the Klitschko's, at least not the heavyweights. And like I said before, in the video I did before, the one that I have Sugar Ray Leonard on the front with this medal, because of the attention and media push you also get for being successful in the Olympics. The United States haven't had a lot of dominant Olympic teams as of late at all. And when you have not like what, the 76 team, or what was the team that or the 84 team, isn't that the team when Breland was on, Pernell Whitaker, Evander Holyfield, and a whole bunch of others? They came out with like freaking like 7 gold medals or some shit, rest silver medals. They wiped up, I think, the '84 Olympics. But if the heavyweight division was to resurge back, American football and basketball provide opportunities for university degrees at worst and multi-million-dollar contracts at best. It did that back then, though. They was getting football and basketball always been number one. The thing is, in America, rugby is big there. You know why I get mad with people always talking about in the UK, how boxing, UK don't have any other sports. I looked at the list. I Googled that shit, and boxing is still like ranked 10th in the UK. Boxing is like ranked 10th in the UK. It's bullshit. Motherfuckers got like soccer's, of course, huge everywhere outside of America. But then you got rugby. And so, a lot of y'all from the UK talk for me. It's a lot of shit that's well ahead of boxing. And I hate when people use that because boxing is not a seasonal sport. So it cannot be classified like the other sports. Boxing is a sport that when a fight is made, it's made. It's that date, no matter what time of a year. So when they say that boxing is one of the only sports, that's bullshit. You saying that the UK and other parts of Europe don't have seasonal sports? Canada is bigger than Europe. I mean, hockey is even bigger than Europe than it is here, correct? Like around Russia and Eastern Europe, hockey's huge. But UK, you got what? Soccer, rugby, cricket is huge. I mean, is cricket like, ain't cricket like the Europe version of baseball? Am I wrong? Soccer, cricket, swimming, of course. Like, yes, tennis, hockey. Tennis is ridiculous. Think French Open, Wimbledon. We have the U.S. Open, but then you have the Australia Open, which is in Australia. Cricket's more like snobby people. But baseball was that for us. Blacks in America did not. American blacks, okay, they don't have baseball farms in America like they do in the Dominican Republic and Spanish-speaking countries, black Spanish-speaking countries or regions of the world for baseball like they do for basketball and football in America. They don't have that. That was the sneaky money. That was, and baseball still have, as far as just the sport alone, highest paid players. Now, you'll see a lot of the other sports are listed as the highest paid players, but that's included endorsements and all that, along with their salary from the team. Baseball, from just talking salary itself, baseball, soccer, baseball, basketball is up there. And, of course, racing. But who laughing? What y'all say? Soccer, rugby, cricket, swimming? What y'all talking about? Brad, Ayula, what's up? How you doing, beautiful spirit? Darren Johnson, what's up, beautiful spirit? Diane B-Ball, what's up? The Geezer, what's up? Champ, Moonshine. Cricket isn't a snob sport. Yeah, they clowning. They funny. This channel is to have some fun, y'all. I could be in Formula One racing, yes. They forget, and that's huge in Europe, right? So they be forgetting all this shit, acting like UK is just boxing. And that's just something they try to use to try to make their points. It's ridiculous. Donovan Williams, what's up? Down Hard Casuals, what's up, beautiful spirit? I'm a friend from the UK myself. I just can't imagine many parents pushing their kids into combat sports in lieu of the education you can get from basketball, etc. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. And then you got, you know what, you had, this happened last year. You had the number one rated high school football player in America. And I think in high school football player in America, forego going to college for football. That was a big news over here because of the freaking brain damage and overall damage it does to your body. You know what I'm saying? Wazzle Dazzle, what's up, beautiful spirit? 7 days a week, twice on a Sunday. But yeah, so that was my thing. If heavyweight boxing resurge, for heavyweight boxing to resurge, it's going to have to go up against the other boxing entities that wants to keep the pound for pound talks around. Because if you have a dominant heavyweight, a thorough, ridiculous heavyweight, there's no more discussion. Like an Anthony Joshua. If Anthony Joshua was to get big in America, become the around the world, ain't no more talks about who's pound for pound the best anymore. Because the heavyweight division just wipes that shit out. I mean, a real undisputed heavyweight champion that's like, you know, like this motherfucker's the man. Like a Lennox was, a Tyson was, an Evander was. That argument is now gone. And that's less shit motherfuckers can talk about on the news and the media and all this shit. Less arguments, less debates. That would kill that industry in a sort of way. Or that element that they brought in boxing. Do I think yeah. Because Klitschko was how often did Klitschko fight in the UK? How often did Klitschko fight in America? Great question. I ain't lighting a blunt up, but I'm gonna light my black up. But I do got edibles. You know what I'm saying? Well, crack a beer? Come on, man. You know I ain't tripping. Come on, Moonshine. Crack a beer? Yo, I always do something different, right? I'm the first one to put all my buddies on the apple ciders. It was like, what the fuck is that? Angry Orchard? Woodchuck? They didn't know what the fuck it was. I'm like, man, drink that. Oh, bro, I was like, now they all hooked on it. Because I always start new shit. I'm mixing now vodka with pomegranate, baby. And this is pure 100% pomegranate. Nobody does that shit but me. So I was like, while I'm destroying my filtration system, my liver, at least hopefully the pomegranate counteracted. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink that much though, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Vodka, yeah, pure pomegranate. I mean 100% organic. I don't do none of that bullshit. Y'all, health is wealth. A little bit. Hey, why I got y'all live right now? Let me ask you a question. I was going to save it for a video. But let's get this interesting right now about the Spence and Mikey Garcia. Tell me your opinion. And I'm reading everybody. Yo. For real though. Yeah, look at him smoking. This shit ain't good. This shit ain't motherfucking good, man. I've done good this week though. I've cut back on my smoking about at least about half. I haven't smoked much this week. I'm getting rid of these shits. But check this out. Don't you think Earl Spence should be offended? Don't you think Earl Spence should be offended that Mikey Garcia picked him instead of a Sean Porter, a Terrence Crawford, or like a Danny Garcia to fight Don't you think that says something about Earl Spence? That shit just hit me, man. If I was Earl Spence, I would be offended as fuck. Everybody, please hit the like button, beautiful spirits. Wouldn't you be offended? I'm like, hold up. Why the fuck this motherfucker came up from 135, and only one fight at 140 to ask to fight me? I got aloe vera drink too. I keep aloe vera drink. You damn right. Rub that shit on my skin too. No spit cup, good side. No doubt. So when I'm gonna get that non-sports talk, in the next live, I'm gonna drag Oprah through the goddamn mud. For real though, I would be offended if I was Earl Spence being called out by Mikey Garcia. Because from what I look at it, Mikey Garcia, that's like, from what I look at it, and this came to me too, that's like saying I'm the weakest of the welterweights. And everybody think, let me say this right now, Spence has not, in my opinion, he's not the boogeyman because of anything he's done in the ring. He's the boogeyman because of the push he's gotten over social media and the internet. You gotta have a team. Like my man Leon Muhammad said, you're only good as your team. Earl Spence has a team on the internet pushing him hard. And I think that has made him the boogeyman. Not necessarily, yeah, he's a southpaw and all that, he goes to the body. So what? He ain't the only boxer to go to the body, and he ain't the first boxer to be a southpaw. It's the internet team behind the scenes that's working and pushing Spence. Okay, pushing his name out there, making it seem like everybody's scared of him. I don't think he's the boogeyman at all. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Tucker World, what's up? Everybody go ahead. If you don't know about Andrew Tucker, go ahead and check out his channel. Cool channel. I want him to get more diverse though. You know what I mean? Change up his delivery. And don't let nobody put him in a motherfucking box. But much love to Andrew Tucker World. You damn right Earl respects Mikey. Thank you, Allison. Darren, you think he's what? Yes, they all. Yeah, a lot of those motherfuckers. Yeah, Black Fight Fan, Texas. A lot of those motherfuckers are Texas. And Texas is big as fuck. Texas is bigger than the UK by itself. You feel me? And they are working hard for Spence. But I think Mikey Garcia picking to fight Spence before a Crawford, a Porter, and who else got a belt? I'm tripping. Crawford, Porter, Thurman. Well, Thurman wasn't fully healthy, and then or like a Danny Garcia. That makes Spence looks bad to me. It makes Spence look bad. And even Terrence Crawford said he think, remember Terrence Crawford was on the Breakfast Club? Terrence Crawford said he think the fight against Thurman would be tougher tougher than a fight between him and Spence. Y'all don't remember that, right? Y'all didn't pick that up? Go to Terrence Crawford. If you don't think I'm bullshitting, go to Terrence Crawford's interview on the Breakfast Club. He said himself, on the Breakfast Club, I lift the shit up. I got my TV on. You know I got a smart TV. I'm high tech over here. He said he think the fight against, Terrence Crawford said himself, I think he think a fight against Thurman would be tougher than a fight against Spence. Tell me what? Who wins, Spence or Garcia? Man, I don't know. The thing is, why they how many and they keep making this weight jump and all this bullshit a whole lot. How many but please let me know again. Pacquiao has the record for amount of belts in different weight classes. So how much weight did he jump when he came from flyweight? You know what I'm saying? How much weight did Pacquiao jump coming from flyweight all the way to getting a welterweight title? So this shit that Mikey Garcia is about to do should not really be having people. And you see how big Oscar De La Hoya was to to Manny Pacquiao. Come on now. Come on now. People should not be really thrown back about Mikey or like amazed Mikey's going to make a jump 2 weight classes, which is about 7 pounds. Now, no, because he had over 2 years off, man. The geezer had over 2 years off, and he ain't recovered yet. He had some ring rust. Remember, he couldn't train. It wasn't like he took 2 years off and he could still hit the gym. He was injured. His elbow, he still couldn't work out. So I fuck with Thurman. Like I said, he fought Danny and Porter back to back. I think that says a lot about Thurman. You know what I'm saying? When Manny Pacquiao was fighting Marquez and Barrera and all of them, and what's the other one? Marquez, Barrera, those motherfuckers were lightweights. And he jumped up to motherfucking welterweight. So if Manny Pacquiao can do it, y'all think nobody else can do it? Roberto Duran did it. Did he not? Okay? So don't get all cabal about the size and the weight. No, because there's so many great fighters that did it. And we all know if Mikey Garcia is not capable of doing the same thing. He absolutely believes he is. So I think that's why a lot of people are saying that Mikey can't win this fight. I don't know. We ain't gonna even mention the LDBC. If you keep mentioning them, you keep attracting people to them. So we just gonna talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? And the boxing does not revolve around the LDBC. So let's leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying let's leave them alone, call them out when they're wrong, but let's not waste time and energy on that type of crap. AJ's the king of boxing. I think he is pound for pound #1. I saw he was just ranked pound for pound #6, right? Somebody just ranked him pound for pound #6. I don't see how the fuck you could do that. You think Canelo's going up there and beating Joshua? Do you think Lomachenko was beating Joshua? Everybody say yay if you think Lomachenko, Canelo, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford is going to beat, if you think Usyk right now is going to beat Anthony Joshua. Everybody say yes if you think Usyk, Lomachenko, the real pound for pound, the Beltway bully, you know what I'm saying, right here from DC. Beltway bully Gary Williams. Not Gary Williams, who I'm thinking about. My man from here. Brain fart. I must need a drink. I got hung up for a minute. Crawford, Lomachenko, Mikey, Usyk, Canelo. Do you think any of those guys are going to beat Anthony Joshua right now? Fuck no. No. You can't say no. Well, I know what I understand. I ain't trying to take it out of context. Pound for pound, if these guys were actual heavyweights, could they beat Anthony Joshua? That's the thing. That's going to the hypothetical issue again. Hypothetical speaking, and I can't stand hypotheticals because there's no way you can prove it. So, again, even where Anthony Joshua is, that have 3 of the 4 major belts, you got to say he's definitely pound for pound. Exactly. So that's why I think it's going to be, I'm glad y'all circled back to the point. I think it's going to be hard for, it's going to be some resistance of letting the heavyweight division dominate the world of boxing again. That's what I mean to say. Because that would kill the pound for pound shit. Yes, no liars, then boxing talk. Christopher, let me shout out some people I miss. Hamed92, what's up, beautiful spirit? King Twarney, what's up, beautiful spirit? I don't want to miss nobody. I might have a couple, but I apologize. Christopher, I hate mispronouncing names too. Christopher Ilogo. Tell me if I said that right, Christopher. Christopher Ilogo. Ilogo. What's up? Tell me if I'm even a little close. What's up, beautiful spirits? Original Bruno, what's up, champ? No. What's no? Did I say it that bad? King Slender, long time no see. What's up? Oh, you're back, King Slender. Not you again. Oh shit, you gonna be on your best behavior, King Slender? Y'all watch out for this King Slender 2.0. He a little sneaky. His most dangerous opponent would be Vlad Tsarenko down the line. Oh, yeah? Right. Where Joshua has nowhere to go. That's my point. He's at the top weight class. So, no. King Slender, I'm messing with you. You be on your best behavior. Pat O.B., what's up, beautiful spirit? King Slender, what's up, beautiful spirit? Who's my favorite fighter of all time? Shit, dude, I already know. Dude, I can't even say that. I don't have a greatest fighter of all time. Hit the like button if you haven't, beautiful spirits. I don't have a greatest fighter of all time. Real talk. I don't, at one point, y'all, I said this in a previous video, okay? I thought Manny fucking Pacquiao, I was in awe of what Manny Pacquiao was doing. And it was a particular, I knew he was fucking good, but when Manny Pacquiao beat Cotto the way he did, I was in fucking awe. But at the same time, I wasn't. Because timing is important when you fight a fighter. And they don't never stress that or talk about that in boxing like they should. The timing, like I said, I came from a boxing family. When timing is very important when you catch a fighter. And the time Manny Pacquiao fought Cotto was at the best timing for Pacquiao because Cotto has not regained all his confidence back. When you take a loss, you take a confidence punch, reduction, okay? You have a confidence reduction every time you take a loss. And it takes a minute, depending on how you lost the match, for you to get all that confidence back. And Cotto was forced to quit in the fight. Hindsight 2020, they didn't know that Margarito was loading his gloves. But he lost something in that fight, and I don't think he ever got it back after that Margarito fight. Now, was he able to fight Margarito again? Yes, but it was later on after he got caught loading the gloves, and after Mosley team caught him loading the gloves and beat the shit out of him and stopped him. Okay? So, but After he lost, after Cotto lost to Margarito, he only had one fight in between that. And he left his father. He left his father. And that is big when you leave the people who groomed you in the sport. Definitely the people who spit you out their loins. When you lose a father like an uncle who's been your trainer for all your career, you lose a whole bunch. Because those people know how to motivate you and know you better than anybody, just somebody brand new. They know you better than you know yourself. So they know you when you're not feeling it because you're an image of them. They know you when you're not feeling it. They know you when you're slacking. And they know what to say to you to get under your skin or get on your, to get in your ass to make you do it even when you don't want to do it. That's why Mayweather never tapered off. Mayweather just kept elevating. Everybody in the chat room, get to know everybody. If y'all don't already know each other yourselves, I know y'all got a crew. I know y'all a crew of people. Mayweather just kept elevating because he always had, his trainer was his father or his uncle, two men who raised him. And that's the father-son or like uncle-son combos, brother. And that was one thing I realized. I never realized Mikey Garcia is trained by his father and his fucking brother. When I figured that out, or when I came, I knew his all last name was Garcia's, but I didn't know TBV Spartans. What's up, Jay Cleary? How you doing, brother? Beautiful spirit you are. I didn't know that. I was like, so many goddamn Garcias in the world. I didn't realize that that was his brother and father. And I'm like, oh shit. That's another triple level of confidence you take into the ring. And that, when I figured that out, I was like, the chances of it changed my prediction on that fight tremendously. Because father-son combinations is, that's why y'all think Porter is so fucking vicious. Porter, they hate on Porter, so what, he got 2 losses. It's against 2 great fighters. And he was never blown out in any of those fights. Porter was not blown out in any of his fights. Ever. They were tight. You never looked at Porter and see his face all bruised up or fucked up. And it's hard to replace that. But all the boxers who's had that, Roy Jones Jr., look at the names of the great fighters who had their fathers as a trainer. And when they left their father, they fell off. Roy Jones Jr., it happened to Roy Jones. It happened to Cotto. It happened to Mosley. Look at the most iconic fighters the last 20 years. The ones that had their fathers and their... Yes, Lomachenko and Cirillo. They surpass everybody because you're like fighting 2 people in that ring. People do not understand that aspect. They don't talk about that. And I think they understand. But the boxing industry recognizes that. And remember, it was some law, some bullshit law coming up or some rule. They said they didn't want the fighters. Danny Garcia. They didn't want the fathers as involved in the, or shouldn't train their sons. Do y'all remember that? Yes, AD. Porter has the best resume of all. And right now fighting Ugas, who is a bronze medalist in the 2008 Olympics. 23-3. Dude. Porter has the strongest resume of every fighter in 147. Michael Garcia ain't fucking with no Porter. He picked Spitz for a reason. He picked Spitz for a reason, champ. You said I thought he lost against Danny? Who? Porter? Porter beat Danny. Thurman beat Danny. I mean, Thurman was Danny's only loss. And that was a tight-ass fight, too. Danny Garcia didn't get blown out in that fight against Thurman. Yeah. Yeah, Kawasaki. Everybody. So now y'all see. And I don't know if nobody's... I do believe I am the only one in boxing, talking boxing today, who is to highlight this. I know for a fact. I'm the only one in boxing who talking boxing channels to highlight that father-son combos are damn near unbeatable. They are the most strongest force in boxing. And now that I highlighted that and y'all start thinking about that, y'all gonna be like, yeah, damn, he got a point. He got a point. The father-son combinations are the toughest. They're the toughest to beat. Yes, Sean Porter defeat. You saw the joint. I saw that interview too with his father. It's like, look, Slim. Mikey Garcia knew what he was doing when he picked Spence. Period. Because he picked the weakest out of the four. Teofimo, right? You see him coming? Dude, nobody can... I ain't boosting myself up. But look, I wanted y'all to pay attention to that. Nobody's called that out. I know that shit, though. Because I felt invincible in that ring. And when I was boxing, I was incredible. And I knew how the man who brought me up in boxing, because I was partially raised mostly by my uncles. So those was like my fathers. You know, my father's in my life. We got a great relationship. But I was raised, my trainer was my uncle. And I know if my uncle, it was like this. I didn't like fighting in elementary school. I didn't like fighting. But all the kids wanted to pick me to fight to somebody else. They didn't know I boxed. And so they'd be like, yo, if you don't fight him, we're going to tell your uncle. It's a different type of motivation you get. Because you don't want to let down that man in our corner. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to like let down a family member, the person who raised you. So when you have a fighter who's an uncle who raised them, close to a father in there, it's like you're fighting for two people. You're not just fighting for your pride, you're fighting for your family pride. And it's a different, they have a different, a higher level of intensity, a fighter that's trained by a father or an uncle who raised them. Because I know I matched up a lot of little youngins just because the other friends in the neighborhood said, yo, if you don't fight him, we're going to tell your uncle. Because they saw me, they saw times when my uncle came down and threw combinations at my chest. Because it wasn't abuse, but I got disciplined by my uncles where he threw combinations at my chest. I had to stand at attention, right? And he threw combinations at my chest if I was across the street without looking both ways. If he caught me doing anything bad, stand at attention. And he threw body blows on me. He threw a combination, 5, 6 body blows, and that, you know, made sure I didn't do it again. So, and that was all my life, elementary. So we talking about 5, 6 on up. And then one time he came down to the rec center after I did something in the house or whatever. He walked all the way down the rec center and did that in front of all the friends, all my elementary friends. And then they knew from that point on, they used that against me. You know what I mean? To try to pit me in fights with other kids. And I didn't like to fight. I loved boxing. I didn't like fighting. It's a difference. Yeah. You know, so people don't understand that. And I understand that from firsthand. So that's how I was able to like pick up on that what other people aren't able to pick up on. So I want to highlight that. So once I knew Mikey Garcia was trained, his father was his trainer, then father got old and brother took over, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, he's going there, he's fighting for a family legacy. So when he's saying legacy, he ain't just fighting for his legacy, he's fighting for his family's legacy. This is Mikey Garcia's mindset going into this Spence fight. And that's why it's going to be hard for me to predict this shit. If I'm leaning to Spence, you know how I might do 50-50? This bitch is like 61-59. I'm not going to say it's a 50-50 fight between him and Garcia. This shit, I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, not 69. It's a 51-49. Mike is very underrated. It's not a 50-50 fight. Spence has the edge and the advantage. But like Mikey Garcia, what he says is right. It's only height and weight that he has. That's it. So I guess it's a 49-51 fight. So, okay, let me shout out people I miss. And let me read. Man, who I missed that came into the joint. I don't like to miss nobody. New Day, what's up, beautiful spirit? Bay Area, California. What's up, beautiful spirit? How you doing, champ? Porter sucks. Oh, man, you lunching. You lunching. You came in trying to start a fight. You on that Spence team, ain't you? Bay Area. Peace to the area. Yeah, E40's my man, though, so I ain't fucking with you. Like that, to the people, the 40 water is back. Who is your top porn star? Man, get the fuck out of here with this. What the hell you talking about? You know what? You know what I got to do? I got to start signing some wrenches to y'all. I got to put who I see in here. AD definitely will get a wrench. Adam, you definitely get a wrench. You know that's without a doubt. MB East, you're definitely getting a wrench. You know that. Andrew, you're definitely going to have a wrench. So, but some of y'all, nigga, I ain't giving you nothing. You blood in, blood out. I ain't giving you no time about Porter sucks. I ain't giving you nothing, man. You came in and started some shit already. It's like I'm messing with you. Have your Porter don't suck though. Porter don't suck. You came in there to be a shock. Don't you know Porter don't suck? You came in with Jose Martinez. What's up, beautiful spirit? You came in and started some shit. Yo, the fight. Hey, talk about a great fight. Let's give my man Porter and Ugas some talk before the fight happens. That's going to be a motherfucking great fight. Rasak Sani, what's up, beautiful spirit? Yo, do y'all know how... almost missed. Yo, Porter, he missed by 1.8. That hurt me, bro. That's scary. Porter missed by 1.8 pounds the weigh-in. That is a lot to drain, Slim. Ugas, shit. I don't think Ugas can upset him. Well, after having to drain 1.8 in 2 hours, he should have time to recoup for that, though. But that's crazy. That's crazy. How you miss it by 1.8? You know he trained here in the city. He trained here in D.C. at Head Baker's Boxing Gym. I had the opportunity to go see him, but I was busy as fuck I've been busy as hell the last month. Thank you, Rasak. Thank you, I appreciate it. For Earl Spence Jr., what? Do it. Wilder. Calm down, Wilder. That fucking Shirley Winkle. Wilder. You're just a baby winning a title, Wilder. Yeah, Deontay Powder. You watched that video? Wilder. You're just a baby winning the title, Wilder. We'll see what we do. We don't work for them. He sound like the fucking Crypt Keeper. Motherfucking Shirley Finkel sound like the Crypt Keeper when he talks. Wilder. That's what's up. Craig McNulty 1. What's up, beautiful spirit? Okay, to bring you back, Craig McNulty, all you who came late. Yo, the title is Why the Heavyweight Division May Not Ever Rebound like it was. It's because if the heavyweight division was to hit its prominence as it did in the past and tremendous level of talent, there's no more discussion for the pound-for-pound fighter. So if the heavyweight division was to rebound, then the pound-for-pound discussion is out the door forever, until the heavyweight division falls off again. Do you understand the logic? Because the best, a highly talented, gifted, skilled big man is going to wipe out anybody underneath him. They don't give a fuck if you're a middleweight, light heavyweight. fucking welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, while Ali was fighting, while Ali was heavyweight champion of the world, and pre-prime Ali, because he lost 6 years because of his rebellion to go to, his refusal to go into the draft. While Ali was at his pre-prime, top of the world, because anybody in the weight division underneath him beat him? No. Ali was pound for pound the greatest fighter, boxer in the world. There would be no other fucking discussion. You know what I'm saying? It's no use to having a pound for pound discussion when Mike Tyson was destroying everybody. Pre-prime. He lost 6 years too. Ain't that ironic? That the two most iconic heavyweights, two of the most iconic heavyweights in American history over the last 40 years. Think about that. This hit me the other day. Both lost 6 years of their prime. In different ways, but they could both arguably were setups. Because when the Army Marines when they saw Muhammad Ali's name in that draft, they knew that name was in that draft. They could have kicked that shit out. You know what I'm saying? When that motherfucker was reading Muhammad Ali's name, he could have kicked that shit out. He knew exactly who Muhammad Ali was. They all knew. Everybody knew. And they did that to Muhammad Ali intentionally. Okay? To railroad his career. I hope a lot of y'all understand that. That was an intentional draft they put on Muhammad Ali. That girl Washington was intentionally put up to say Mike Tyson raped me. Because Mike Tyson, you're talking about the time when Mike Tyson was highly intelligent. You see some of the interviews Mike Tyson do back in that day, where he was on 60 Minutes, and it was like, well, the guy was like, how much money you have? Before people was talking about, before people was mentioning the Rosen, the four families that run the money in the Federal Reserve, Mike Tyson was calling names like, why you ain't asking what's the family, other family, why you asking these people how much money they make? Why don't y'all ask these people how much money they make? How much money they make? Why y'all worried about what I make and I don't make nothing compared to what these people make? Mike Tyson was very, very, very intelligent. Tyson was very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And he bought into what was going on. We had to do the little, he had his emotional issues, without a doubt. I got fucking emotional issues. But but Tyson was tremendously intelligent. I'm gonna do the finger impression is not gone, dude. I'm gonna have more skits that I'm doing with AJ. I'm working on my AJ impersonation, my Fury impersonation. The Finkel shit is down pat. Okay, that's the easiest one. And I gotta get I'm working on my fucking Tony Bellew fucking impersonation, because Tony Bellew is funny as fuck. I didn't even know who Tony Bellew was. I tell y'all a few years ago, okay? Because of the separation they try to keep between the UK and the US. Y'all realize another thought I want y'all to pick up on, right? Everybody hit the like button for this. They got you got an American. I'm embarrassed. American Revolutionary War. It was amongst the blue coats, red coats, right? The Americans rebelling against the old kingdom, the Brits. That same disdain of the people who was involved with that war, that same disdain has moved into us, into boxing, you understand? Don't you see? That same type of disdain. You think us right now, with the internet making the world so much smaller, you'll think that we would still want to have the type of prejudices, that they had in the old school days, that was developed because of the great, that was Mom Deuce calling me. I put Mom on hold. of the prejudice that was developed because of that war. But you understand? Do you realize that same prejudice is like they're still subliminal and undertones and things how they talk to still keep us divided. The UK and the USA to a big degree. They still working that subtly in many subtle ways. You know what I'm saying? You said Bell used a bum. D, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Well, who am I missing? Poulet versus Parker. I gotta watch both of them fight. Only time I watched Parker fight was against Anthony Joshua. I haven't watched the Poulet fight ever yet. So I gotta watch him fight to see that. So I don't know. I'm going to wife and kids. Yeah. Tony Bellew is funny as fuck. I sound like a casual Hamed. Oh, because I never fought Pulev, watched Pulev fight. Look, dude. Do American boxing, do they show Pulev and them over here? No. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying attention until about a year and a half, got right back into boxing. My focus was on other areas of my life. You know what I'm saying? Running a business. It wasn't about boxing. I just came back to boxing the last year and a half and get myself acquainted with who's who in boxing. I always knew the big names, but the heavyweight division, like we just said a minute ago, Hamed Casual, Hamed Casual, that's your new goddamn nickname. That the heavyweight division has been dead. The heavyweight division has been dead. So shit. No, I was never excited to watch Vladimir Klitschko fight. I wasn't excited to watch him fight. You know what I'm saying? I do think Vitaly was digging in Vitaly though. Vitaly was better than Vladimir, in my opinion. But the older brother. But I know boxing better than you could ever know, Hamed 92. Sometimes you just step away from the shit. You know what I mean? Because you got other things going on in your life. Lace Hatcher. Long time no see. What's up, beautiful spirit? Sugar Ray Robinson? Yeah. Well, Sugar Ray Robinson, that is somebody I wish I can go back in time and really see fight. Because Sugar Ray Robinson is considered one of the pound for pound of all time. Top 2 or 3. Abdul Shakur, what's up, beautiful spirit? Joshua? Oh, that's Joshua, my pound for pound? You got to. Look, you can't beat him. None of the motherfuckers can beat him. Live streaming, HD. Man, when you doing some live streaming on my shit, who the fuck are you live streaming? Live streaming? Who the fuck you live streaming over here? Live streaming, what the fuck is that? What you put up on my screen? Remove that shit, live stream. I don't know who you are. Ain't no love in here. Tell me who you are. Ask for permission before you put some shit on my stream. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't know who the fuck is live streaming. What are you doing? Pulev Descent. What are you talking about? Giza, what you mean Pulev Descent? Yo, okay. What y'all think, man? PC Jacob, you back. What's up, man? Pound for pound subjective, but you have to. Heavyweight like Joshua at number 1. Joshua's a dog. Shit, Joshua keep getting better. I don't know what you talking about. Joshua's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. You know why? You know why? He's trying to unite the belts. Well, Joshua's not number one pound for pound in the world. I'm sorry. I take that back. I gotta keep on consistent what I am. Joshua's the number 3 pound for pound in the world. My apologies. Joshua's the number 3 pound for pound fighter in the world. The only 2 above him is Terrence Bud Crawford and Alexander Usyk right now. You know why? Like I've said previous videos all the time, those are the only 2 fighters that's been undisputed and right now in this day and age. I stand corrected. My apologies. My apologies. But Joshua's number 3. He ain't far behind. I stand corrected. Usyk, Terrence Crawford, and since Terrence Crawford been pound for pound longer or whatever, and he's moving up, he's probably looking Usyk, Crawford, Usyk, Joshua. That's my pound for pound list. Crawford, Usyk, Joshua. Definitely not Errol Spence because Mikey Garcia chose to fight Errol Spence. He didn't choose. It would be, don't you think, look at the logic. Mikey Garcia could have fought a Terrence Crawford, who's been Ring Time Magazine #1 and all of this. It could have got all the critical acclaim and accolades. Who's in the welterweight, who has a WBO title. But he picked Spence. And Crawford just moved up from 140. So he think it's easier to fight Spence than it is to fight a Terrence Crawford who was just closer to him in weight class. That says a lot. Bob Weaver, you retracted your statement. What's up, beautiful spirit? I don't know if I shout you out. Abdul Shakur. Oh, Charles Boak. How you pronounce your name? Charles Boaki or Boaki? What's up, beautiful spirit? You have GG on par with Canelo because GG won first fight, but judges ruled a draw. So pound for pound is a mess. Yeah, you can say that. Was Triple G undisputed though? Yeah, he's on par with Canelo, but Canelo is not pound for pound for me because Canelo has never been undisputed. He hasn't even tried to connect the belts. Even if you ain't even trying to connect the belts, that's a problem with me. But our boy at take that back. My man at lightweight, at 130. What's the beltweight? The beltweight bully at 130. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The great, who's the beltweight bully right here from DC? Why am I having a brain fart? I can't even say my motherfucking fighter's name. No, not Javante. Motherfucking Javante Davis scared to fight. Javante Davis ain't nowhere near no. You didn't see you see my video? Javante Davis, my nickname for him is the Harbor Dodger. But Gary Russell. Thank you. Jesus Christ. What was wrong with me? Gary Russell's pound for pound. Josh Warrington ain't trying to fight him. Josecito Lopez, who he already beat in the amateurs badly, don't want to fight him. Lomachenko, he went 12 rounds with Lomachenko. And y'all see how much bigger Lomachenko was? And Lomachenko couldn't knock him out. Gary Russell wants that fight again. Gary Russell wants that fight again. Gary Russell is up there in my pound for pound top 5. Gary Russell's no fucking joke. Fastest hands in the game. Y'all say he fights 1 year though, because motherfuckers don't want to fight him. Bay Area. He's been calling out everybody. He called out Tank Davis. He's called out Lopez. He's called out Josh Warrington. If they don't want to fight, what are you going to do? So what? Mayweather ain't fought but once a year over the last 8 years. That don't mean nothing. Before Mayweather retired, he fought like once a year for the last 8 years. There's a lot of fighters who did that. You know what I'm saying? That's just some shit y'all keep throwing out there that only fight once a year to try to make him seem insignificant or irrelevant. I'm hip to that game. Just say that you're scared of Gary Russell. Just say that, bro. Just say you're scared of Gary Russell. And I can live with that better. Those fighters, Gary Russell been calling out Tank forever. I did a video on it last week. Nah, he off the injury. He has brittle hands. He has some brittle hands. He has some brittle hands, but that's about it. But he about to fight. He's trying to fight 3 times. He said he want to fight twice or 3 times this year. So that, you know, cut that bullshit. He should. That's what I'm saying. Santa Cruz don't want to fight. He beat the shit out of Santa Cruz in the amateurs. Santa Cruz know. Look, let me tell you something. Real talk. Al Heyman is thinking business of how he's going to pit his fighters together. Okay? Again, like I did the last video, a couple of videos ago, the Latino Spanish-speaking community in the United States is now supposedly #1. They're the biggest minority communities. It's beneficial for Al Heyman. I'm going to give you an inside thought. It's beneficial for Al Heyman to keep as many Spanish-speaking fighters with belts as possible, isn't it? To lure other fighters to the PBC. Does that make sense? He want a Josecito Lopez to keep the belt as long as he possibly can. He don't want Gary Russell taking that belt from him, because it keeps the stock of his company up to have black fighters with belts and brown fighters with belts, and brown fighters just as much. I don't want to see Russell versus Rigo. I don't want to see that. I like those 2 fighters too much. I wouldn't want to see that fight. And Rigo's old, man. I want to see Russell versus Josecito Lopez. I think Russell versus Lomachenko. Because Gary Russell's been calling out Lomachenko. You know, Gary Russell was Lomachenko's sparring partner for a minute. So, Lopez, I want to see him fight Santa Cruz, Tank Davis, Lomachenko. Those are the ones he want mainly. He called out Warrington. They don't want Warrington in the UK. He don't want to fight. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Rigo don't got many fights left anyway. But I'm going to let y'all go. Shit, I could talk to y'all forever, man. For real, we could talk this boxing shit forever. But, give me your, Porter versus Ugas, who y'all pick? Yes, Russell versus Farmer. He'll beat the shit out of Farmer. And I love Farmer. Farmer's one of my favorite fighters. Farmer's one of my favorite fighters. He really is. Gary Russell is so advanced, though. Gary Russell is vicious. I pick him before anybody. And that weight discrepancy, he was 5 pounds over the pre-weight in. Before he fought the Lomachenko, he said he had no speed, he had no stamina, no anything, because he had to lose that 5 pounds. But he took it on the chin. He said it's nobody's fault but our own. You know what I mean? Instead of losing my belt, I said, fuck it. I go in and gut it out. And he gutted it out. And your boy couldn't take him out of there, though. You know what I'm saying? And Gary Russell fought him hard. Majority decision. 12 rounds. After I had drank 5 pounds the day before. Gary Russell is that beast, Slim. And he wants that fight. Lomachenko don't want to give him a rematch. He wants a rematch. Why is Lomachenko running from that rematch? I don't know. He should. So, okay, look. Porter by TKO 6th round. Bay Area picking Ugas. Wishart Porter 10th round stoppage. You saw my video. I said the same thing. Darren Johnson. Donovan. Ugas upset. Oh, shit. 2. Ugas TKO. That's what y'all calling? What's your prediction? Porter versus Ugas. What's your prediction? And hit the like button on your way out, beautiful spirits. I appreciate y'all. One love. What's the prediction? Porter versus Ugas. I'm taking Porter again. If it goes, taking Porter 10th, like I said, around the 10th round, he might wear him down. He might wear him down. Yes. How did he miss 1.8 pounds, Christopher? What happened in that training camp that you missed 1.8 pounds? That is a lot. That's not like 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. Slim. That's 1.5 pounds off. That is tremendous. That's crazy, Slim. Wow. I hope that didn't affect him. Although they had 2 hours to do it, so he had plenty of time to do it. He had to strip butter naked. They had to cut his hair, I heard, Slim. They had to cut his hair. Yeah, he's a big dude. Plus, he built all that bulky shit from playing football. You know what I mean? He built a lot of bulk muscle playing football and all that. He had to cut that shit down. His base is strong. Porter's legs is strong as fuck, big as fuck. You think he may have had some injury in camp? What type of injury, man, you think he had? That may perhaps slow down his training a little bit. I hope he ain't overlooking. I hope he ain't like, you know. I know that was a hell of a face-off. That face-off was funny as shit. Yeah, Porter had a lot of muscle. He big as fuck. That's why your boy Spence don't want to fuck with that motherfucker. Porter be pushing him around in that ring. Real talk. What the fuck is that? Porter pushes around everybody in that ring. Name me one fight where Porter didn't push you around. Only one was Kell Brook. But every other motherfucker get in that ring with Porter, he's bullying those motherfuckers. I love Porter. His skills, certain things, they talk about all that bullshit. Oh well. Oh well. So what? He may not be the best coordinator at boxing, but he's coordinated getting in that ass. He'll get in that motherfucking ass. You think he's a natural middleweight? Damn. He's too short, though. So that's why he got to fight to stay down there. He may want to go up to maybe junior welterweight. He might want to go up to junior middleweight then, huh? You think, Christopher? Paulie Malignaggi? What about Paulie? Been quality. MTB East. Peace out, brother. Peace out, man. One love to you. When the fight comes back on, when the fight comes on, I'm going live again. This is a pre-live before the fight comes on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was fighting at the heavier weights, then came down. Dude, because he played that football. He was strong on football, man. That's bulky muscle. That ain't lean muscle. Fighters have lean muscle. Football players are bulky muscle. Because he need to protect himself from that punishment, from all the collisions and shit. Protect their bones and tendons. I played football for a little bit. So, no doubt. Peace out, brother. One love. I appreciate you. MTB East. Bay Area 5'6". Porter ain't 5'6". He ain't that fucking short. Well, you don't gotta go to work. You don't gotta go to work Sunday, right, Darren Johnson? You can watch that fight. The fight probably ain't gonna be until about 9 o'clock. Paulie has signed with the Bare Knuckle Boxing Championship. What? Paulie about to fight Bare Knuckle? Oh God, he better not do that. Paulie Malignaggi still got a lot of scar tissue around where he got cut. He gonna get cut easily in a bare knuckle fight. Broner ain't that taller than Broner and Porter about the same height. No, I think they're the same height. Yeah, if Paulie gonna do that, he crazy as fuck, Slim. I don't want to see Paulie Malignaggi. He already don't got no fucking punching power in boxing. Now bare knuckle is different, but damn, come on, man. I don't want to see Paulie Malignaggi do that. That make it look like he. I don't know. The sport is addicting, man. You got a different mentality being a pugilist. You got a different mentality. They got different mentalities, man. But hey, I'm cutting it out. Because I'm gonna cut back on live again for the Porter you guys fight. One love, beautiful spirits. Let's cut this joint off. So maybe I could talk all day. I'm a motor mouth and shit. Okay, I could talk all fucking day. I love y'all. All right. Great chat, no doubt, Dryaf. And manifest altruistic greatness now. United spirits. Focus. Fixate on conquering ungodly or undesirable situations every day. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. Hit the like button on the way out, too. One love. Where the fuck is the button at? I can't find this shit. Where the fuck is the button to cut this shit out at? Look, they tell me I can't even cancel out on y'all. Like, no, you can't cancel. What are you doing? It's not over yet. Is that what they're telling me? That's what they're telling me. It's not over yet. Say you can't cancel. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. They say you can't go nowhere, man. Oh, there you go. I'm on my iPad.